Good morning to you. So, little, little different. I got my Eagles with this cinnamon flavored with margarine and syrup. I didn't want bacon every day, so sausage. I'm getting ham at Walmart today. I don't care if it's a small one. Orange juice and no coffee. LaFonda's gonna pick me up in about an hour or so, then I'm gonna get my needle, and then we're going out for lunch, then we're going to Walmart, so I didn't want to eat too much. That's why I'm only probably gonna eat 2 of these sausage. I always freeze up 4 at a time for sausage. Shout out to Lisa in Michigan. So, last night at work, Bro gets me on one of those video calls with his friends or whatever. I know them all. Well, anyway, said one of his friends gonna start a channel. I said, what's he gonna do? Because he's not a big eater. So, I said, what's he gonna do, mukbang? Yeah. I don't think he's a big eater. Anyway, so I said to him, I said, you know what, they really like, people likes watching, because there's this girl from South Korea. She got like 3 million followers or whatever, and she eats noodles. I told his friend, you should eat noodles. And, anyway. And Bro goes, oh, well, the girl she got a lot of followers because she's good looking and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, you just got to put the camera down and get some red lipstick from his sister, and they won't know if he's a guy or girl. So anyway, so then he goes, well, all Mom's followers are old people or something like that. And I said, I don't look at the age like you do. There's where you can go and look and see whatever. I don't pay attention to that. So anyway, that got me thinking. Today, I'm going to tell a couple, your old win jokes. Probably some of them probably about 30 and older. 40 and older. If you're 30, no, because that's LaFonda and Bro is around that age. So anyway, I'll tell the jokes. So, you're old when the candles cost more than the cake. Right? I thought that was funny. Next one. You're old when you can cough, fart, sneeze, and pee all at the same time. That one's not funny. Because it's true. Anyway. What's that? You're old when you've been there and done that, but don't remember doing it. Well, I remember a lot of things, but maybe another 10 years or so. What's another one? You're old when almost everything hurts, and what doesn't hurt don't work anymore. Now that's a good one. This is depressing. This is depressing for a Friday. I should be doing this on Monday. Anyway, You know you're old when you refer to your knees not right and left, but bad and good. Good knee, bad knee. You know you're old when it takes 2 tries to get off the sofa. Yeah. You know you're old when happy hour means a nap. Now this one, it says, you know you're old when you're groaning when you bend down and stand back up again. Geez, I just get off this chair after sitting here for what, 25 minutes talking, and I'm moaning, getting off the chair. Never mind bending down. You know you're old when you're loyal to just one grocery store. Walmart, right? That's me. And I think that's all. That's all I wrote down. Oh well, but I thought they were funny, some of them. And then they had a lot more too, but that was like too old and depressing. But yeah. So, what else can we talk about? I gotta remember, I think I still have some of that ointment. It's like a muscle. Because after I get the needle, the next day I put it on. Because it hurts there. I'm doing my left arm too. And I gotta remember, I think we're going to Walmart first. If we do, I gotta get some Tylenol or Advil or something because I just get achy afterwards. But other than that, yeah, I'm excited to get the booster. Did they say how many boosters, I wonder? And do you gotta get it every 6 months? Or I haven't heard anything about that. But I'll be all caught up anyway in my needles and not gonna bother getting the flu one. If I get the flu, I get the flu. Enough with the needles, right? But I worked at home and I only went out to Walmart once in a while, dollar store, whatever. I'd say heck with it, but nobody, we got 2 signs. You're supposed to wear a mask. No one's wearing a mask in there anymore. I am. Read on both doors. There's a sign. Oh, I forgot my mask. How can you forget your mask? Anyway. People. Yes. And it was busy. Oh. Temperature probably, I didn't look. Probably +2 yesterday. The gas in the car wash, but it went by so fast. Oh. But busy. It's supposed to be nice today. Nicer than yesterday. So. I'll probably wear a hoodie and a vest, but I want to wear I gotta wear a short sleeve. Because it's hard to roll up, you know? So, I'll wear a short sleeve. Or a hoodie and a vest today. Yeah, the Fonda She's supposed to. She will though. She always does what she says. She's gonna cook something in that for me. We're gonna film it. I don't know what time. Well, it's Ian's. That's Saturday. Tomorrow. It's Ian's tomorrow night. It's Ian's weekend off his day job, but he gotta work at 7. So I'll be filming her and then cooking and then us eating it right after. So look for it tomorrow. By the time I upload that, between 6 and 7. Upload it. And because you might not get notification, right? Yes, so that's good. I don't have to cook. They're going out for lunch today there, so supper time tonight I'm gonna pick up a couple more of those oatmeal things. I'll probably just have oatmeal or something. Because after this, and then I only eat 2 meals a day. So, you know. Pretty quiet. Quiet here. Eat this out. Glad she got her license though. They're gonna get another vehicle for her. Ian likes the Jeep, so they'll keep that. And I told her she just needs a little pop-up. Yes. Yeah, we didn't do a mukbang. I don't know if bro he wasn't feeling good, so I don't know if he'll say anything in his video, or I didn't ask. But he wasn't feeling good. He got his 2 needles, Pfizer. He didn't get the booster, but he wasn't feeling good. Sore throat and whatever. And he got one of those tests. And it came out positive that he got COVID, but it was just a little bit. So anyway, so we didn't do the mukbang. I don't know if he mentioned it to anyone, but so anyway, he got to isolate for if you're got 2 shots, you just got for 5 days and not 10. So anyways, he wanted to do another one by the end of the month, but that's why I want to get the booster, right? So, but I'm glad he did get the 2 needle. He's young. I haven't been talking to Jenny, but I know she was sick and she had 2 needles, but the kids never had any. So, but Claire's not old enough. And Jace, she didn't know. I said, well, yeah, they were doing it at the schools, but probably not that one. So anyway, it's a welfare school. I'm glad she's changing them. But they pulls them out of school for 10 days. It's only 5 days. She's so dramatic. And Because Claire's two teacher had both got COVID. They must be only out for the 5 days and not 10. Well, depending if they got their shots, but I think teachers have to, don't they? I don't know the rules. So anyhow, I haven't been talking to her. I know she probably just sore throat and sniffles. But with this weather, plus 4, 5, 6 tomorrow, I think 6, the weekend, today and tomorrow. And next week back down to minus 30 and 40. Well, of course you're going to catch, even way before COVID. I mean, when you got temperatures like that, you're going to catch something. I mean, come on. 1 minute you're wearing a winter coat and a toque and the scarf and 2 mitts, and you're freezing your feet off, and you got 2 socks on, and then all that and everything, and blowing snow and minus 40, and then 2 days later plus 6. Well, yeah, you're going to get sick. As soon as you get sick, of course, it's COVID, right? Anyway, that's me just rattling on, because I don't think she has it. She said she wasn't feeling good to go get the test. The other day I had a sore throat, a little bit of headache. Took a couple of Tylenol, took some Halls. In a couple hours I felt fine. So many whiny babies. And bro, I remember, well, I'm gonna knock on wood on this one. I never had measles, mumps, chicken pox, none of that. Anyhow, my brother, the oldest one, I was 5, he was 10. He had chicken pox twice, measles, German measles, mumps, you name it, he had it. So, Mom was going to keep me away from him, you know what I mean? Doctor said, no, don't do that. It's better for her to catch them now, when she's young. And I remember with German measles, they had to keep that. She put a red light, and it had to be dark. And the TV, she put something over it so we could watch TV, and I remember that. But I never got anything. So, when the kids got the chicken pox, Jenny, she won't catch them again. She had pepper all over herself, face and in her ears, and she was peppered. And LaFonda, she had a few, like she could, I guess, if you don't get a full blown, you can catch them again. There's a vaccine for chicken pox now, aren't there? But anyway, she, back then they didn't have. She had a little bit, like on her back and whatever. Not very much. Bro, he had them on his feet. Only his feet. Nowhere else, just his feet. The chicken pox. So anyway, so at night they were itching so bad, and I had that pink lotion or whatever you call it. I had that peppered, and I was like, Jim tried to, he took care of Jenny washing her down, and didn't want me too much exposed to it, you know what I mean? Bro, At night he had a hard time with his feet. So I laid on my side, and I didn't let him lay on his back on my bed. And he had his feet over my legs, and no blanket, not touch. His feet's not touching nothing, like nothing. No blanket, and it's over. And I said, well, if I'm gonna catch him, and I probably catch shingles because, anyway. But I was lucky, knock on wood. Yeah, I didn't want any. Shingles is really bad. Ivan, my friend, I guess he had them, and he said he was just sore, and the part of the chicken pox or something, the same type of whatever, I don't know. Because I know in Montreal, Nikki, when she caught them, Alice was going through chemo, my aunt, and she had no immune system. She got shingles. My aunt said they were the worst thing she ever experienced. Yeah, I remember that. And I was just itching just thinking about it. I didn't have nothing. I had no feet on me, full of chicken pox. But she's going to be coming and get me here soon. So I'll upload this before she dies. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and comment. I never say that, but anyway. So, it's cigarette time. You guys all have a good day. See, I'm drinking my orange juice. I don't know if Bro mentioned that it was just a little line. So I don't know, he showed me a picture of it. But anyway, it's better. We'll just wait, do mukbang until I get after I get the booster. I think it's 3-4 days before it kicks in anyway, so anyways, yeah. So you guys all have a good day. Stay safe and keep warm and all that. And it's cigarette time.